I'm honored to have done it. And, look, nothing's over yet, but we have a tremendous amount of spirit from other countries, including China. China wants to make a deal. They just don't know how quite to go about it. It's one of those things they don't know how quite. They're proud people. And President Xi's a proud man. I know him very well. And they don't know quite how to go about it, but they'll figure it out. I told him if you retaliate, we're going to double it. And that's what I did with China, because they did retaliate.
At exactly 12:01 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, U.S. President Donald Trump's new wave of reciprocal trade tariffs officially took effect, and no country is feeling the blow harder than China. With this latest move, all goods from China entering the United States now face a staggering 125% tariff, more than double what they did just 2 months ago. China quickly retaliated, bumping its own tariffs on US imports to 84%, further escalating the already tense trade standoff between the world's two largest economies. The latest tariffs are the culmination of a fast-paced, high-stakes tit-for-tat. It began on the 3rd of February when Trump slapped a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods, a move led atop earlier levies from his first term and from President Joe Biden's administration. By 5th of March, Trump doubled the rate to 20%. Then in an aggressive step on the 2nd of April, he imposed another 34%, bringing the total to 54%. Beijing responded on the 4th of April with a matching 34% tariff on US goods. Still, Trump didn't back down. Instead, he issued an ultimatum: withdraw the tariffs by the 8th of April or face another 50%. China still didn't blink. So, on the 9th of April, Trump followed through. He tagged on that additional 50%, bringing the US tariff rate on Chinese imports to 104%. But the escalation didn't stop there. Just hours after China hiked its counter tariff to 84%, Trump struck again, raising the US levy on Chinese goods to the current 125%. Earlier in the week, Trump posted on Truth Social, "We are waiting for their call. China wants to make a deal badly, but they don't know how to get it started." That call never came. So what's exactly at stake for China now? Even amid rising tensions, China and the US remain deeply intertwined economically. Last year, the US imported $438.9 billion in goods from China, which is a sum equal to about 3% of China's GDP. Now, that flow of goods is more expensive than ever, and analysts are warning of real consequences for China's slowing economy. According to a Goldman Sachs report issued on Tuesday, Trump's new tariffs could cut China's GDP by as much as 2.4% this year. The bank now expects China's growth to hit just 4.5% compared to Beijing's official 5% target for 2025. Analysts at UBS are even more bearish, predicting 4% growth, and that's assuming Beijing rolls out major fiscal stimulus to cushion the blow. China has previously sidestepped tariffs by routing exports through third countries like Vietnam and Thailand. But with Trump expanding trade barriers globally, that workaround may not hold. Adding to the strain, China is already grappling with a weak property market, deflation, and high levels of debt. Back in 2018, during Trump's first trade war, China still reported 6.6% growth. Today, that figure is nearly 2 points lower. But with tensions rising and tariffs peaking, the question now is, how long can either side hold the line? For more updates on U.S. China trade war, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.